going on, everybody? This is Dustin Weber here, and welcome back to Hippie Stank. So, today we're going to be talking about the 5 signs that you are the 5D shift in consciousness. Alright, and to begin this off today, we're going to start with number 1 being you care less for your own wants and care more on helping other people. So, basically, if you are experiencing the 5D shift in consciousness, your awareness level is getting higher to the point where you can have a better feeling and feel for other people's emotions, and you're more in tune with understanding how to communicate with them and match those emotions with your own emotions. You begin being more, you gain more pleasure by helping others and doing something to just benefit, than doing something to just benefit yourself. So you just go out of your way in your own time just to help another human being. That is a telltale sign that you are that 5D shift in consciousness. The second, the second, the second, second main point that you are the 5D shift in consciousness is you care less for political agendas. You give way less attention to it. You're done concerning yourself with all the nonsense. And you stop being controlled emotionally by the decisions of these people. One way I like to look at it is don't worry yourself about things you just can't control. I mean, I understand you have a vote and you can go put your vote in, but once that's said and done and they're there and their own choices are their own choices, there's no reason to get all bent out of shape about it. It's a waste of your own energy, your own time, and your own feeling. Another thing is stop choosing sides. Don't allow your environment to control your inner peace. Don't let some stimulant out here, some guy yapping and yelling about a certain topic and you don't agree with it. Don't let that ruin your next 20 to 30 to maybe an hour or the rest of your day. Stop allowing that to affect your inner barriers and control how you feel. Stop engaging in any kind of political drama, with it be your family members, your friends. You can listen to them and just breathe and let it out and just try to be helpful in the sense that, you're going to disarm that subject. There's no reason for you to waste your time being concerned about and arguing with somebody on their political views. It's not going to gain anything. You can have a good intellectual conversation about politics. I'm not saying politics is the end-all hell, but 90% of the time, the conversation is not going to lead you somewhere of peace and happiness, and it's really not going to affect your day in any way that's going to be really that positive, in my own personal opinion. And lastly with that, letting go of your past political views. Because a lot of them, if you really look deep down into it, the reasons you are for or against a political view, a lot of times is because what you were raised in that situation. You were programmed and hardwired to believe a certain thing. It's not even truly your own thought. Now, if you're really into politics and you sit down and you really start devising out what you like and don't like, personally for me, that's not the path that I would advise for. Politics is quite stressful for a lot of people, so don't get caught up. Don't get too caught up in the old political world, especially if you're not in a position to be able to make a huge change. A lot of it is just taking your energy and transmuting it into negative, bickering madness, at least in this day and age, from the experiences I've had in the last 5 years of the political madness going on. It's not worth your time. Okay, the third sign that you are the 5D shift in consciousness is you start to have less interaction with negative media sources. Okay? If you're sitting around watching Fox News or MSNBC or CNN all day long, you're going to be constantly being filtered through negative bullshit. No, that's not what you need. Um, maybe if news sources and media sources focused on the positive things in life and they were promoting positivity, good energy, happiness, but they're really just sticking all the things that are dirty and grimy and bad about life right in front of your face every day at the dinner table. And really, you should utilize that time, really actually paying attention to eating your food. A lot of people just garble down their food and don't even pay attention to it. But negative news sources are just going to pile in on your stress, on your anxiety. It's not going to help you. It's going to make you afraid to walk down the damn street. So, you're consuming less negative TV shows, movies. It's just an overall the channeling of that energy from the television, the channeling of that energy, you want it to be more positive. If you're constantly 5, 6, 7 hours a day spending a lot of your time watching violent TV shows, ignorant, drama-filled TV shows, Maury, Jerry Springer, things of that nature, it's not going to be good for you. You might not see it, but it's affecting your subconscious. You're going to be more receptive to those kind of emotions and feelings. That's what you're programming yourself to be used to. That's not a good thing. Another thing is you will become more interested in educational-based channeling, TV shows, things that are actually producing content that is going to help you. They're speaking about whatever it might be, nature, music, art, learning, philosophy, quantum physics, anything. Just something that is intriguing in your mind that isn't just babbling on about random bullshit. Like something that actually may influence your life in a positive manner. Okay. The fourth sign. Number 4. That's you. You are the 5D shift in consciousness. Is the way you eat. Now, me, growing up, I was a huge meat eater. I didn't eat too terribly unhealthy, but I ate meat almost every single day, probably for almost 2 meals a day. And as I've gone through and am currently going through the 5D shift in consciousness, your diet will change. I'm not saying you'll drop meat completely. I still eat meat on occasion. Not every day, though. Not every other day. Like, it's maybe once a week now. Really getting that slimmed down. And, excuse me. You start choosing to eat a wide variety, a very wider variety of fruits and vegetables. The way I like to look at it is basically like your chakras. You want to eat different colored fruits and vegetables. You want to get a very every different colored fruit and vegetable has its own light frequencies in it that hold different information. It's one cool way to look at food. Food is information. You can eat things from other parts of the world and you can gain information from those foods. It's a very interesting concept there. Another thing is you may find yourself running across something called fasting. Fasting is not a new thing. It's quite old. But it's more of an Eastern philosophy than it is Western, but it is becoming more popular here in the Western culture. Fasting can be in different forms. There's water fasting, where basically you only drink water. You only drink water for a set amount of days. I've attempted this, and the farthest that I've personally gotten, which isn't a huge feat, is 3 days on just water. I smoked a little weed too. but I wasn't really eating. I don't know. But another one is the dry fast, consuming nothing at all. I've never actually attempted that. I don't do it consistently enough to feel comfortable to attempt that yet either. It's something I have to get back into myself more. And another one is intermediate fasting, which intermediate fasting is basically setting a timetable of like 16 to 18 hours in the day that you don't eat, and then you eat after that. And really, it allows your body to clear out whatever's in your digestive tract and really be able to consume and prioritize that good, healthy nutrition that you're putting inside your body. So, the fifth, not the final, there's probably 100 reasons and ways that you could be the 5D shift. But my fifth telltale sign that you are the shift in consciousness is you may have an increase in the curiosity maybe, or the desire to learn and to attempt meditation. Meditation is wonderful. Love it. I meditate often. I preferably right now currently have two favorite meditations on YouTube that you can easily check out. One is by Joe Dispenza. It's about a 42-minute meditation. Wonderful meditation. That is more for a person that's been doing meditation for a while now. It's not exactly easy. If you've never done meditation, good luck sitting there for 45 minutes. Like, that shit, it's not easy at first. But once you go at it and practice stuff like that, it becomes natural. Like, it's amazing. It's like better than playing video games. Like, it's sweet. So, meditating, yeah. I would say if you've never meditated before, a good app would be Calm. It's this app called Calm, and there's 10 to 12-minute meditations, and it's free. You can pay for it, and there's a shit ton more meditations, but I only have the free version, and it only has 7 on there, but I've been using those 7 over and over and over and over and over again. It's a good way, and if you have been meditating and you want to introduce somebody into meditation, that's a good one. Most people can bear through 12 minutes, and if not, maybe that'll be a sign to them, like, wow, I can't will myself to sit here. It's like, I'm gonna go feed myself. I will be able to go to the bathroom here. I can do these other things, but right now I'm gonna sit here and learn about my inner self, and not even try to learn, just breathing, focusing on your breathing. So that is the 5th and my final for today sign that you are the 5D shift in consciousness. All right, y'all. Well, if you haven't, go check out my Instagram. I posted a video up on there today. It's about a little bit about letting go, and kind of a little method to help letting go of negative thought. Hit a like, subscribe if you would. I'm gonna keep pumping out some stuff. Today is actually my birthday. That's why I didn't put out a video yesterday. I was so busy. I actually went shopping a ton yesterday for Christmas, and then I had so many people over for birthday stuff. It was madness. So it was my fault, but we're back on it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hippie Stank, and I will see you in the next video. Peace and love, man. Take it easy out there.